Hey, what's going on? This is Keinan Briggs with Living My Bliss. So today I was talking to my sister, and we're talking about the law of attraction and other things, and it became apparent that she was slipping back in her old ways. And I asked her what was going on. She said I was more successful before, and I'm having more trouble with certain things. So instead of teaching her, I just told her a story of the way I see the universe, and it helped her understand the concepts a little better. Before, when I first started with this new way of thinking, I understood that you create your own reality and your thoughts become your experiences. So what I would do was I would always respond to an experience, whether it be positive or negative, with either being grateful for it and wanting more, or telling the universe what I wanted because what I received wasn't good. So essentially, I was responding to experiences to create my life. And I said, there's got to be more to it, because I'm dealing with these negatives and I'm asking for these things. I don't want to have to monitor and look for the negatives every time. So I came across another deeper concept with this universe being a hologram, and that everything that you experience is only a projection of your vibrational being. And that really resonated with me. Instead of trying to fix things that I have going on in this physical world that I live in, I have to just watch the things that are happening in this physical world that I'm living in. And the things that are happening is a projection of who I am on the inside, my vibrational being. So what I can do is just fix the things on the inside, adjust those things on the inside to be able to watch a more specific and more favorable projection of what I experience and see. So she said, I kind of get it. So I said, well, here we go. What about TV shows? When TV shows first start, there's a creative group that writes, the storyline, the plot. They write the characters, the dialogue, and so on. Then it goes through a process for it to be on TV. Then it's projected on your TV screen for you to watch and experience. I said, life is just like that. Sit at home, create the experiences that the character, who is you in this situation, me being Keinan Briggs, my vibrational being lives within this physical being. The being is Keinan Briggs. And I want to see Keinan Briggs go through a good story, a good plot, something that's going to make me happy when I watch this episode play out. Now, when I live life, I don't try to respond and fix things that I'm experiencing. I just write the script of the things that will be experienced as fun. So I went deeper with that concept. This past weekend, I went to Vegas, on Labor Day weekend. Got to do it, got to get out and party. And on the way there, I said, you know what? Instead of trying to create things that I have experienced on the negative side before into positives, I just say, you know what? There are certain things in my life that I can manifest immediately. There are things that take a little more time. And because they take a little more time, that means there's a little bit of resistance. Instead of having to dig and try to find out what the resistance is, I said, whatever the resistance is, I now allow and accept everything. These are the things that I want to have happen and experience. Any resistance that I may have in those areas, I now release it for this weekend. And one area that I was aware of was obviously finances. You may be able to relate to. And I'm getting money. I'm getting a lot of money. I'm doing really well. But there's certain things in certain areas of money that are a little bit slower. I know one fear of mine was I had a fear of spending X amount of money. So, quick story. I went out to a day club, and the day club cost $100 to get in. I didn't plan on spending $100, but then I said, this experience is exactly what I asked for. I wanted to be able to live life and enjoy everything within it. And one part of the resistance was $100 at that time happened to be a lot of money to me. Then I said, well, if money means nothing to me and I'm living a prosperous life, I'm going to do what makes me happy. And money will always show up into my life if I ever need it. So I spent that money and I went out and had a lot of fun. When I came back, I was grateful for the experience. I was also now aware of the item that was creating resistance. $100 happened to be resistance to me. If I plan on being a millionaire and having all this money in my account and living a prosperous life, $100 can't affect me like that, which is why I went out and spent it. I watched this episode and I learned from it. And I said, you know what? There's my resistance. I now release that exact number and that exact experience gone out of my life. So I expect more good things to happen. So when you look at it that way, as Keinan Briggs, or whatever your name is the character, and you, the vibrational being, wants to see this character live a happy and prosperous life, write the script. I hope this makes sense to you. If it doesn't, please shoot me an email. Let's have a conversation. My email is info@KeinanBriggs.com. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this helped out, and I will talk to you guys soon.